A commenter called Tim G on my blog asked for a bit of help doing the proof of the princess in a castle puzzle solution. I was having trouble with the proof that this graph, which has 3 spokes of length 3, isn't solvable. So what I said in the post was that you follow the algorithm that I gave, which is this one with 3 steps, but they're not real. It's not a particularly rigorous definition. So you start with all of the rooms in the castle marked as yes for the princess can be in them, because you've got no information at the start. And then as you look in rooms, you can work out which rooms she can't possibly be in, which I think I explained a bit further up, and I think you're okay with, Tim. So the idea is you try every possible path through the castle, or a sequence of moves, and if you get to a state of the castle that you've seen before, then you stop going down that path and backtrack until your last good point. So at any point, at any state of the castle, you try every possible room that's got a yes and see where that gets you, modulo the symmetries of the graph, because if I click here, that's the same as clicking up there, really, because the graph looks completely symmetrical from that point of view. From up here you've got 2 behind you and 2 spokes out of you, and from up here you've got 2 behind you and 2 spokes coming in front. So it doesn't matter which of these 2 you pick, assuming the rest of the state of the graph is symmetrical. Really all we need to look at is 4 rooms as the starting rooms, 1, 3, 6 and 9, because any one of those is equivalent to something in the other 2 spokes. So if I try 1 first of all, that doesn't do anything. The princess can get into any other room after that, so that doesn't help. It doesn't get you any more information or narrow down where the princess can be. 3 is the same, as is 9, so it's got to be 6. Now from here, if I click in any of the rooms in the other 2 spokes, then that just loses this bit of information you had, or gets us the same thing but just on a different spoke, which again the thing marks as not useful because it's symmetrically the same. So 1, 3 or 6 are my options here. Click 6, nothing changes. Click 1, we lose track of the princess down this spoke, so it's got to be 3. You can still ignore these 2 spokes. You can try doing it, but it won't get anywhere. So we've got 1, 3 or 9 to think about. 9 gets back to where we were 2 goes ago, which is no good. 1 does something different, so we haven't seen this state before. So now either 1 or 6 are worth looking at. 6 is good. 3 changes nothing, so that's no good. 1 gets us back, we were just at that 2 goes ago, so that doesn't help. So we go back here. I tried 6 then, so I need to try 1. Seen that before, so that's no good, so I need to keep backtracking. Instead of 1, I'll try 3. 3 doesn't work. 9 doesn't work. So nothing here seems to work. 1, 3, I did 3, didn't I? And 6. So there's no sequence of moves that narrows down anything more than a couple of the rooms in this spoke. So we've exhausted all the possible options, so this graph is unsolvable. I hope that clears things up.